YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of K-Dub Palace. I'm your host, K-Dub. Um, Today we're going to talk about Kevin Durant hitting one of my favorite player in the league, Kevin Durant, KD. Um, Easy money sniper for reaching number 8 on the all-time scoring list. Um, we're not going to tolerate no Kevin Durant slander on this podcast, which I'm going to get into. Because this is going to be a two-part video. It's going to be two videos. They're each going to be like 10 minutes, hopefully. This first video is going to be about somebody who's in the media industry who works for ESPN. I have no respect for him whatsoever. It's not Stephen A. Smith. I know a lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith. I'm not really one of those people. There are some things that I don't really like that he says to the public that I don't think it's disrespect. I don't think it doesn't come off as me having hate. And just some stuff that he said, I disagree with. But at the end of the day, Stephen A. Smith, he stands on business. And this person I'm about to speak to, he's pushing 70, but he comes off as giving me kid vibes. He just likes to he just likes to downplay greatness. And I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna add ESPN and I'm gonna add KD as well in this video so that they can hear this video, see my tweet all that. You guys know him as this Caucasian old elderly. Who at times I feel like he disrespects. No, not at times. All the time disrespects. He's not the type to, he's not the type to say it to their face. He likes to say it on camera, get his clicks and get his little views for the ESPN network. And they do a lot of that stuff. I do too. I say my little stuff to get my views or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest. This individual that I'm talking about is Russo, aka Mad Dog. Every time he's on First Take on Wednesdays, I tune him out. I kind of don't watch First Take. If I do, I watch like the little videos on YouTube, but I don't really watch the full show like that unless they're talking about something that I find interesting. I rarely watch First Take. I catch the videos on YouTube. But this morning, it was a little hard for me to kind of watch Chris Russo on TV today. He disrespected KD. He didn't. No, he disrespected. He said he was top 15, and then he started saying stuff like he's not top 10. He said he started saying some stuff, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I feel like when you start bringing up irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do with the accomplishments, you know what I mean? So you can try and downplay his career or downplay, his path to reaching 30,000. That's what I have a problem with. And Chris Russo has said this about many great players. He said Allen Iverson isn't a superstar. He had mentioned that Allen Iverson is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, which is insane. You know what I mean? And Stephen A. checked him on that. And I know Stephen A. and KD don't have no relationship from what I see. But at least Stephen A. acknowledges his greatness. Chris Russo, he has a favoritism towards players who played in the 50s and 60s and 70s and says that they played better than the players now. He's disrespecting LeBron. He downplayed Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook. He talks a lot of mess. He gets really disrespectful. He's worse than Skip Bayless. And as you can see, that Skip Bayless has a problem right now. He's on YouTube doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's because of other reasons that we're not going to speak about. That's from other channel. Chris Russo. Today on this morning first take, you brought up that instead of congratulating KD for his success of reaching 30,000, being top 8, listed number 8 on the all-time scoring list, instead of saying and acknowledging the great player that KD is, and what he means, what he means to this game, what he means to this game, you started to. Sorry about that, y'all. You started to downplay his career and his accomplishments by talking about how he left OKC and how he left Golden State and how he left OKC dry and how he teamed up with Curry, and he started talking about how he made a whole decision on joining Kyrie and him bringing other superstars to play with him because he couldn't do it by himself, and started teaming up, and you started saying a bunch of shit. Not even from this moment, but from the past. You started bringing up a lot of that stuff, and I don't agree with anything you say at all. And ESPN, I want to know, how do you allow this to happen? And the only reason why he has a job at ESPN is because of the trolling and the clicks that he does. He brings a lot of attention to ESPN. He got my attention. And now this is my time to say it's on my platform to let you know you are a disrespectful kid. Let that sink in. How you act on television, you act like a kid. Nothing about you says maturity, understanding. Maybe the TV you're different from off camera. I don't know you, but from what you portray on camera, it's hard for me to watch. This man just reached 30,000 points in his career, and you decided to downplay all of that and talk about his failures. Yes, they lost the game yesterday. Okay. But even I saw Monica McNutt on the platform for First Take this morning, and she listened to you bring up him leaving teams and all this stuff, and she was kind of confused, like, bro, you are chatting. You were chatting this morning. Bro, what did that happen? You were speaking about, you were talking about nothing. Then you started saying that. You started saying Will Chamberlain is better than KD. It's better than Kevin Durant. You started talking about people that got more rings who are better than Kevin Durant. You said Tim Duncan is a better player than Kevin Durant. I disagree. But that's a debate for another time. But if you started comparing him to those who got more rings than him, just because a player has more rings don't mean they were a better player than them. Okay. Now, I'm not saying Kevin Durant is better than Jordan. Not saying that. But you're taking the rings. It's the rings part of it. You know what I mean? You're comparing. That's how you're going about it. And I don't like it. I don't like how you disrespected Kevin Durant this morning. Like, he's not one of the greatest scorers. It's not the greatest scorer this game has ever seen. Instead of acknowledging his greatness and congratulating him on reaching 30,000 points, you decide to downplay him. Talk bad about his career. I'm not gonna say I hate, because hate is crazy. But people like you disgust me, and it brings me to the point where it's like, how does ESPN sit back and just allow you to just talk like this? Like, You talk about players who are from the '60s who are better than who are better than players like LeBron and KD. Like what? Like bro, for you to sit on national TV and say that Allen Iverson isn't one of the greatest players of all time is insane to me. Even to the black community, it's crazy if you even say that. As a grumpy old white man, somebody who's pushing 70, for somebody who's pushing 70, bro, you don't. I don't see no maturity in your like in your appearance. No maturity, bro. And why that dumbass smile to your fucking face when you disrespecting these players too? I don't fucking like that shit. Stop doing that. I don't cuss on this platform, but you really get me upset. Like we're talking. It's like everywhere I go, you're there. But today specifically, I had to tune into what you were saying. So yeah, you got my attention for sure. And now it's my job to give the attention right back to you, right back to you. But to give the attention back to those who want to tune in and watch from my point of view. Chris Russo, you're immature. Grow up. Stop acting like you're 27. You're pushing 70. You're now 27 years old. You act like somebody that's my age, and I'm more mature than you, and you're pushing 70. How does that work? Speak about the game, not the person. You mentally, you don't know why he left Golden State. Mentally, you don't know why he decided to go join Kyrie. Mentally, you don't know him. You don't know why. I don't either. But don't go on here disrespecting his accomplishments because he didn't do it how your favorite player growing up did it. Like, this man must be stopped. Chris Russo must be stopped. Stop disrespecting these players. Stop doing it. It's not helping you. It's not helping you. And ESPN, y'all need to stop letting people like Chris Russo go on air and start talking like this, though. And I don't know, but it was a white woman who was hosting the show today. There was a point in the show where Chris Russo brings up players. Oh, he started downplaying KD because he didn't stay with one team his whole career. What's that got to do with him reaching 5,000 points? And then the white female host of the show, she gonna throw in Michael Jordan. So now you're trying to be disrespectful. So now you're trying to be disrespectful with Chris Russo. Now you're trying to join him on the show. On the clip, you try to join him. All y'all over there is like, are y'all okay? Like, I understand y'all have y'all personal, beefs with Kevin Durant, but don't disrespect his career on live television. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all are weird for that. Y'all are weird for that. You know what I mean? Y'all are weird for that. Yeah, Stephen A and Katie don't like each other, but at least Stephen A acknowledges his greatness. So you just want to talk this stuff. You bring no knowledge to basketball. Somebody have a job on ESPN or somewhere else. Talk about something else because you can't talk about sports. Like every time you talk about sports, you start getting disrespectful. You start bringing up irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do with the sport. And you just start talking a bunch of BS about nothing. So from this day forward, if you have nothing positive to say about a player, don't say it at all. Just don't show up the first day. Just stay at home. Just stay at home and keep taking care of your health because you are pushing 70. So take care of yourself and stop trying to hate on other people because you couldn't do what they did. You got to go there and talk down on them because you can't do it. Hate that. That's hate. That's hating. That's hating. That's being stuck in your old ways. Stop doing it. That's lame. That's lame. Immature. That's something that I would do. I'm gonna drop a video a little right after this, a little 2 minute video after this. Hope y'all enjoyed the video of ESPN. Y'all need to check Chris Russo. I have nothing against ESPN at all. Great company, clearly. I for y'all still #1 ratings wise. It's not because of Chris Russo. He's actually gonna bring y'all ratings down. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I'm your host K Dub. Thank y'all for watching K Dub Palace, and I'm gone. Like, comment, and please subscribe.